what did you think of the, we'll call it a dust-up between Jerry Judy and Steve Smith? But before you answer, let me play it for you.
So I'll say it again. I'm sorry that I said you were a jag, just a guy who's an average wide receiver they use a first-round pick on that isn't doing anything. I hope today that you actually show up in a way that you haven't showed up in the last couple of years since they drafted you.
It was fun to watch. I like Steve Smith. He's always been very animated. He's got a lot of action for being a smaller guy. He took big hits over there. Definitely a Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer.
Right.
Jerry Judy might be just the guy. I'm going to give our listeners some stats here.
Okay.
So he was drafted in 2020 in the first round. He was 15th overall by the Denver Broncos. So let's do some people who are behind him. CeeDee Lamb, 17th overall by the Dallas Cowboys. Justin Jefferson, 22nd by the Minnesota Vikings.
Wow.
Let's go to the second round. Jalen Hurts by the Philadelphia Eagles. So, and let's do some stats so far. We'll just do this here. We'll do 2023. In 2023, he has 20 catches for 222 yards and no touchdowns. Maybe he should have stayed in his lane.
Maybe. I mean, you know what? So I didn't see it like live when it first happened. I was in another part of the house, and my husband Kevin calls, and he's like, "Oh my God, Steve Smith just went like ham on Jerry Judy, like on national TV, dropped the mic on him, everything basically." And my initial reaction, my first instinct was like, he should be a professional. There's no way he should be talking about people like that on live television. You're an analyst now. What are you doing? And then I took a beat and I was like, well, let me hear it. Rewind it, play it back. And then I listened and I was like, it's not even that bad. I've been called worse things by my own mother. So, I mean, it's just an opinion. Players have been dragged for much smaller things, for what people consider to be poor play.
Maybe it was Steve Smith trying to fire him up. They had a big game against, division rival. They haven't been Kansas City in a long time.
That is not what the body language said from Steve Smith. But just like you said, Steve Smith is known for being an outspoken guy, and that's one of the reasons fans love him.
Yep.
He doesn't seem to be one that's going to back down from any kind of challenge or fight.
Nope.
But, I was happy that later on in the broadcast, he dialed it back a little bit, and, he caught himself and was like, you know what? I'm a professional. I don't want the world to see either of us in that light. So let's move on. But I think Jerry Judy, on the other hand, may not have been quite ready for that. He still had other comments later on, like in post-game interview stuff, but he's a younger guy, and the ability to let cooler heads prevail, that's something that comes with time and maturity.
And age and stuff. Judy's young guy. He's a millionaire.
He's not there yet.
He's not there yet.
Exactly. He'll get there, though.
Yeah, for sure.